Hey. What's happening, guys? Captain Chris Johnson here. Red just did an excellent Q&A. Very good, Redfern. Absolutely love it. I always learn something new on there. Before I get going here, I got lots to talk about, and I want to try to get it all in. I want to remind everyone about the Manchester event, because I forgot the other day. You have to this Friday, I believe, to get the food order in. After that, Red's going to personally grill you up some fish. So remember that by Friday, I think just the last time you had to put your order in for food. It's going to be a really good event. They are showcasing Connect. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I know there's a lot of people traveling from all over the world to get there. So don't forget about that, because I always seem to forget about that, and I apologize to Red for that. 8 o'clock tonight, Rob Lynn live every night. Check it out. Not sure what they're doing tonight, but I'm sure the Mad Hatter will put it in here because he's here. I want to talk about a few things. Let me do the birthdays real quick. I'm going to get all this stuff not out of the way. Just, I like saying it. Happy birthday to Ray Whitfield, MD Jahangir Azam, Bethem Veer, Chinmoy Sarkar, and Kalam Ansari. If I said that wrong, I'm sorry. I try to do the best I can. So let's see what we're going to talk about today. I want to say a bunch of things. Red brought up I was going to talk about a little stuff. Now, I'm going to be totally honest. I've been lazy about checking in on Onpassive.com. Talked to Red this morning, and Marty and Red was saying, Chris, get in there and check it out. I have a lot of people that ask me questions on a daily basis, and one of the questions the other day was, hey, Chris, I got some people that signed me up, but they don't have a clue what's going on. Now, Red, I talked to Red about that, and he gave me some good things where to take them. So I want to share that with you. If you actually go to and I'm looking at the Onpassive website right now, .com. If you actually go to the Onpassive ecosystem, the .com site, number one, you've heard Marty talk about it, you've heard Red talk about it. The blog, very, very important. See, this is stuff I wasn't paying attention to. But see, I'm kind of like a free faller where I like to just express myself as I go along, but I do have to plug myself into this Onpassive.com because it's got some amazing stuff on it. So if you go to there, check out the blog. It's all at the top. Okay, and I'm looking at it right now, so I don't even see what's going on the other screen. But I want to tell you, if you're one of those individuals that have people maybe that signed you up 4 years ago and they don't know what's going on, click on Onpassive.com and hit the About Us section. All right, and I'll get to that. But before that, I want you to scroll all the way down on the main page. You'll have three things. At bottom left corner, it says company, resources, and products. Okay. If you look at resources, they show in the policy, terms of use, the refund policy now, and the disclaimer. It's very important that you check that out. Okay. And then it says the company and products. It tells you all about these things. I also didn't know, if you look to the top left corner, to the left of the Onpassive sign, there's a little circle, like 4 little windows. Click on that. That tells you updated things about OMail, ONet, OTrim, and OES. Very interesting. Of course, Chris Johnson here, because I was free falling. I wasn't paying attention to this, but now I want to pay attention to it. There's probably a lot Red's going to talk more about tomorrow on this. And this is Red's lane, but I want to educate some of the people that maybe missed Red's live, but tomorrow, I believe he's going to touch on this real quick because I know he's going on a boat trip tomorrow. What else did I want to say about that? So if you go to the my title today was "You're the Future of the Internet," and the reason I said that today is because you really are. You're the ones that's going to be responsible, technically, for getting the Onpassive name out, even though they're going to market you, but as far as you connected to all your people in social media, you're going to be responsible. Not a personal responsibility, because you're going to want to. Because let me explain something. I was talking to Red and Marty about this morning. We are all there trying to help people. And let me say something again. Last night, myself, Marty, Julie, and Robin were on the phone. And I have like 65 people that did not sign into their OAS yet. That's through me. Marty has like 300. Julie's got 100 something. Robin's got like 40 or 50 left. So we were trying to think of a way, how do we get people's attention? We've called, we've left messages. So Julie and Marty and myself, I didn't do it exactly like they did it yet. They put out something in Onpassive Nation. Check out Marty's first. It's calling anyone that wants a list that has not registered to the OES. It's bringing attention, and he's got quite a few people where once they said, yeah, give me the list, he sends the list of individuals that have not registered into OES yet. Very good idea. I did it differently, but I'm going to change it the way he's doing it. Julie Wen also is doing the same thing. You can check it out on her Facebook. So what it is people that you got, as a founder underneath you in your organization that did not register in the OES. Some people have forgotten they did it. So we're trying to wake those people up. Because look at it this way. If you have, let's say, 30 people that have not registered in the OES, I'm going to tell you straight up, that's a lot of money you're going to miss out on. They and them. So try to wake them up. Do whatever you can to get those people woken up. We can't see past our own first area there, right? So it's up to each individual to reach out to people that you got into this to make sure they are registered, and you can do that all through your back office. So the future of the internet, okay? Future of the internet. What is it all about? AI. If you go down there, AI-powered ecosystem, streamlining enterprise infrastructure, trusted by over 1 million brand ambassadors. That's you. That's you. That's you. That's you. That's you. Trusted by over 1 million brand ambassadors. And it's growing, guys. It's growing. Leading global innovation across 190 plus countries. Now, this is all stuff that you can go and see through the Onpassive.com website. It shows about the media center, blog, very important. I have not paid attention. These guys said, Chris, come on, get in this. So I did this morning. I said, Red, I'm going to go right now, check it out. The blog is very interesting. You're going to learn a lot of things. Onpassive.com actually is teaching you many things. So if you're one of those people that forgot about it or just wasn't paying attention, go to Onpassive.com, click on About Us, and it tells you everything. I mean, we technically tell you a lot. Now, here's the addictive part. This is what I'm going to, let me get back to the screen because I don't even know who I'm talking to. Okay? Listen to me. Excuse me. This is funny how I'm going to say it, but I want you to pay attention. All right? Hold on, coffee sucker. Okay, here we go. All right. Now, if you all know, pay attention, there's a lot of people out there that are making videos. Marty, Narelle Warcon, I love hers. Julie Wen, I love hers. Marty's, I love. A lot of people are doing that to get people's attention. Okay? What are they doing? They're putting out, making their own videos, sending it out, and then they're telling people, if you're interested in checking out Onpassive, number one, you got the first, the 3 products. When we get our links, I will send you the information. Just let me know. So people are sending them their information. So as soon as we get to the links, Marty's got some really cool stuff set up, and Julia, and probably Narelle, where it sends out that link as soon as we get it to those people. Very, very good idea. Now, let me tell you the funny part. Now, I really need you to pay attention to Big Head here, okay? This is the way I think. I was talking to Red and Marty this morning. I said, you realize once people get a little taste of that residual income, now hear me out. You're going to understand what I'm saying. And this goes for many things in your life. You got a little bit of taste of residual income in the first week, okay? Here's what's going to happen. Now, all you people that kind of laid back, and I'm one of those people, I'm not picking on anybody, I promise you that, is going to say, how do I do more? Passive's going to be doing it all for you. Remember that. Do not get me wrong. You don't have to do anything. I want you to understand that. But as soon as you get a little bit of taste, of residual income in your wallet, guess what's going to happen? Your mind's going to go tick, 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 tick. And then you're going to start thinking about the time when Marty all the time talked about, hey, guys, if you put a little bit of effort into it, there's more that's going to come your way. You will get addicted to that. I promise you that. It's like anything. You go to a nice restaurant and maybe they serve the best lasagna in the world. You get addicted to it. Every time you think of a lasagna, you want to go back to that restaurant. All right? Kind of a weird example, but think about it. When that residual income starts coming in, let's do hypothetical. Well, let's just talk about apples. We'll talk about it. Let's say in your first couple of weeks, you created through Onpassive's work, let's say 100 apples coming your way. Okay. Think about this. You're going to say, oh my God, holy cow. Because you've been waiting forever. So it seems, don't say wait. Marty don't like that word, but you're patiently been watching Onpassive until it takes off. So now let's say your first week or 2 weeks, you get 100 apples from doing nothing. Now, these are examples from doing nothing. You're going to say, gosh, what were those guys saying about making videos and get people's attention? Or did Chris say he's going to start doing lives, go back to Facebook and get all the people that didn't believe him, because now they believe him because we have all these products. It's out there. That's what you're going to want to do. So pay attention to this now. Don't wait. Now, if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. I really want to stress this. It is all done for you. Remember that. I was talking again. Red lit me up pretty good today with a lot of good stuff. If you realize that everything is done for you, they're going to have professional videos made for you with your own personal link. You really all you got to do is share those out with your link. I can't wait for the links to come. I'm going ballistic because I'm like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. But in the process, I want to help you all, remind you that it's very important that you do just a little bit. You don't have to, a little bit. So in other words, maybe those 100 apples turns into 200 apples, 300 apples, 500 apples. And it keeps growing and growing and growing. Remember this, each individual that probably say, I want to be a reseller. You don't know. I talked about this on 360 yesterday. Or I think it was maybe Rob Lynn. You don't know how many rock stars are out there that said, wow, I have a lot of people. I said it. I'll say it again. You might hook up with a guy that's a radio DJ, a movie star, a worldwide singer. And these people have millions of followers. And what do you think they're going to do? They want to take care of their fans, right? Hey guys, I got into this. My name is Chris Johnson and I'm a country singer. I want to let all my fans know I got into this thing called Onpassive. It helps the world. It helps humanity. Boom. Do you see where I'm going there? A little bit of effort could bring you in some rock. We used to call them rock. I got a rock star. This lady or this man is out letting everyone know about Onpassive. That's right now the time to do this. Let them know what you got. Let them know what's coming. Let them know that you don't have to do nothing. You really just got to share a few things that Onpassive already did for you. They really are doing it all for you. So I got you a little fired up. I hope I do. I hope I do. Okay. Because Marty's coming on next. I'm sure he's going to touch on some different things. But I want to let you know that a little bit of effort goes a long way. It's kind of like me. When someone says, thanks, Chris, for doing something, that's worth $1 million to me. All right. You can thank people by sharing Onpassive and your link, because it truly is going to help them. They'll never be able to thank you enough, but that's not why we're doing it. The thank is, wow, look at that. Last month, that guy was about ready to lose his house and his car. He's got 2 kids. I just changed his life. That's a thank you. That's a thank you. Just think about that. Right now, I want you to think about how many people you know in your life, family included, that really, really need help, that need Onpassive. All right? Think about that. When these links hit, you're going to want to share them to as many people as you can. Now, question I was messing with Red today. Nobody, and I want to iterate this. Nobody in Onpassive, not us, not any of the speakers, have our personal links. For some reason, you all think we do. We don't. None of us do. That's going to come out in a fair system. When I got it, you got it. When I know, you know. So, I want you guys all to understand that. All right? Nobody has their own personal links yet. But when you do, we all will. That's when it's time to go to work. That's the time when you can finally say, wow, I'm going to actually earn some residual income. I stayed with this company. I believed in this company, and bada boom, bada bing. But a little bit of effort will go a long way. All right, let me see what I missed on this other part. Let me read you some stuff that's in the Onpassive. Our goal is to incubate, innovate, develop, and launch AI-based technology products that support every enterprise innovation race to realize the goal. We are building an entire suite of enterprise artificial intelligence technology products that can be adapted rapidly and affordably. Hear that? That's some pretty strong words. Now, if I want you to go in there, and maybe you have, this guy was not, I was lacking in that department. Okay. But go into Onpassive.com. If you have a question, really, all the answers are there for us. That's the honest to God truth. You can go to Onpassive.com, and this is Red saying, Chris, wake up. Marty saying, Chris, wake up. You got to go back there and look. And I didn't realize how much of the stuff I was actually missing out because I am a free faller. Okay. What does free falling mean? It means I just speak from my heart and my mind, but I realize that there's some things that I really should know and that I should learn. And if you go to that blog, I promise you, you will be blown away. I'm betting most of you already go to there, but put in the comments a I do or I don't. And then I want to see those I don't say I do, because I know a lot of you do check that out. You probably could teach me a few things. There's nothing wrong with calling the old dog and say, Chris, did you know this? Or send me a text. I might not know. I'm learning from you guys sometimes. All right. In this position, you got to deal with a lot of people and you try to answer all their questions. And it's hard to sometimes. There's not enough hours in the day. But be ready. Check out Onpassive.com if people have questions. All the answers are there. All the work is done for you. That's the honest to God, the truth. I read the blogs every day. Charlotte, see? Ooh, Charlotte, I'm giving you a star on your forehead. I did it. Listen, I told you, I'm honest. I'm honest to a fault. I've not even seen and also I believe, and Red was bringing me, Red does a lot of, well, he says he's a nosy bugger. I call him a nosy bugger because he gets in there and he looks at things and he studies things. And what does he do? He doesn't hide them. He doesn't keep them for himself. He shares it with all you guys. So I really commend Red for doing that. And the Q&A was really good today. But go be a nosy bugger. Dig into Onpassive.com. Check out everything. Spend an hour on it. If you got a free hour, or even if you got 10 minutes every hour, go in there and at least check it out. I definitely think it's worth it. I definitely think it'll answer all your questions. If you have people that have no idea who got into Onpassive, that's a great place to take them. Okay. But I also want you to remember this. Very important. If you have new people that you're introducing to Onpassive, tell them don't decide. Tell them soon you're going to have your personal link. I want you guys to be able to get the people that you talk to under you. Don't let them sign into Onpassive.com. Wait for your link, and I believe that's coming soon. And I'm excited about it, as you can see. Oh, my gosh, I got to look at the clock. Okay, 11:48. Marty is following me at noon. I don't know what else I got to talk about. I'm trying to think what I missed. I got the birthdays. I got what's happening today. I got the Manchester. Don't forget about that. I think I got it. Let me look at this back real quick here. What else does it say? Launch to rule. Your goal is what Onpassive aims to satisfy and fulfill, thus ensuring your success. When you understand that our goal is to give your dream to you, did you hear that? What company says that? You will realize how extraordinary Onpassive is. Onpassive is entirely safe to build your business. You know what? That says it all. If a company actually said, hey, we realize your dream and we want to help you with it. Talking to businesses. Guys, do you see that Onpassive is not just about businesses, it's about everyone? How many 18-year-old kids out there right now, maybe you didn't want to go to college, maybe you don't have the money to go to college. And I want to stress this. I think an education is one of the most important things that you can have. All right, I did go to college for a little bit, but I chose, I need to make money. Started a family, had to do this, do that. But an education is something no one can take from you. Promise yourself this. To you people that are my age or 18 years old, just getting out of high school, when the apples start coming in, set aside to get an education. And where can you do that? Oh, Academy. Do you get it? Do you understand? Onpassive is trying to help you in everything you have. Now, your business, your company is going to have this thing called Academy, where you heard what Ash said. You can get degrees, certified. And I really can't wait to talk more about Academy, because that really gets me going, especially with all the colleges, the professors. I can't wait to see that thing rip, because there's going to be so many people. And, I watch movies once in a while. I watched a movie called, I think it was called Joe Bell. Joe Bell. It's the story. It's a true story about a man whose son was gay, and he was bullied and beat up and eventually killed himself. It's a great movie. I want you to go see it. It puts out a good lesson. We just had the other day a young girl, same situation. She committed suicide. This is what we got to stop, guys. I don't know why bullying is like world known. We shouldn't do it, but yet it still happens. Guys, we got to teach our kids better. I'm sorry. Any life lost because of a suicide is just, it's terrible for me. Talk to your kids, straighten them out, because some kids don't know. There might be, one or two bullies at your kid's school, and they just were not educated to their family. God, I really hope that Onpassive does a real big thing on how bullying affects people and individuals. And sometimes I wish people would just leave people alone, accept everyone for who they are. There is no reason. I believe everyone's got their own beliefs, but there's no reason to bully people. But that's mostly kids, but there's adults that do it too. And usually those adults are telling their kids that. Guys, let's change that. I hope Ash really makes a course on how bullying affects people, because it's horrible. So help me out with that. Spread that word to your kids, maybe your even your teachers, because I believe teachers are responsible too to see that kind of stuff. Years passed, and I'm not saying everyone, they ignored it. All right, and we got all these bad things that came out of bullying. So get that out there. And I don't even know why I went there. It's in my heart to say, honest to God, God says, Chris, I'm going to use you to drive some things home to people. And I think that's one of them. All right, we don't need no more mean people. Onpassive is about beautiful things, happiness, love, change. One thing I love about Onpassive, we accept everyone no matter what. No matter who they are, whatever they do, it's okay as long as it's good. There's evil in everything, guys. So if you're one of those evil people in Onpassive and you change your ways because of Onpassive, I love that. Don't be evil. All it does is hurt people. We got enough evil in this world. We got a war that's going on that we shouldn't be going on because some lunatics, and I'm not going to get in there. I know I'm jumping, but I want you to know that Onpassive is coming. It's here. Marty's coming on in 7 minutes. I still got to watch that clock. Check out onpassive.com. It'll tell you everything you need to know. Check out the updates of the products. That's that top left little circle with 4 little pictures in it, or squares. That'll tell you about the latest updated products that we have going on. Do I have any updates? Yeah, the updates is you're going to be rock stars. Your life is going to change. That's an update for me. When I wake up every morning, I said my life's going to change. My life is totally going to change. I don't necessarily need to be super rich, but I would like to be super helpful. Okay. And I know money, believe it or not, helps a lot of people out. And I think that's what's coming. To be able to call my buddy John White and say, what you doing? And he says, I'm not giving a haircut. Chris, I'm out sitting in the park right now. I got a fishing pole in my hand. All right. Think about it. I call Pat Parent. Hey, Pat, what you doing? Well, guess what, Chris? I'm taking a walk because I have some new device that Onpassive came up with to help me breathe. I'm out enjoying my life. I'm out looking at birds. All right. Think about it. That's the calls that I can't wait to make. Always. Think about that. Lister T. Is Bill Must here? I'm not looking. Bill Must, if you're here, what's happening, brother? I hope you're doing better. Polly Cherry. No to bullying. No. Right, Polly. It's really turned into a sad thing. It's hurt a lot of people. It's got a lot of people hurting, and we just really got to stop it. For once in your life, guys, I'll be honest. I watch the news once in a great while. It's really not worth watching all the hate that's in the world. I think if you turn not a blind eye to it, but you don't watch it, you think about good things, because sometimes we see evil that's being done and we get angry about it. That's what the devil wants. Don't get angry about it. Do something about it that's good, like talking to your kids. Gift of OP, what's happened? Vulcan Gaze, what's happening? Madoop, the disturbing issue of security. How can our solutions help in the disturbing issues of security in Africa? Well, that's a good question. All right, I know that we already helped a bunch of people in Africa and are still continuing. William, if you see, I've been sharing his videos every other day of what the progression is. Listen, there's a lot of things that I don't have the answers to, but I know Onpassive will have solutions for. I'm not the guy to go to and say, what do you think? I could give you my opinion, but I don't really like giving my opinion too much on stuff like that, because I know we do have a lot of work to do. All of us, not just for Africa, for the whole world. We have problems in every single country. So let's just stick to that. What I do know, but I know solutions are coming. What else? And you know what? Just try to be happy. I found it. Listen, there was a time in my life where, I didn't want to live. My life was that bad. That's what I felt like. But you know what I realized? It took me a while. It took some people to kick me in the butt saying, life is a gift. All right. It is a gift, and it's important to live it the best way you can. Even when you're on the, listen, my dad used to say to me, everyone hits bottom once in a while. The great thing about it is people learn to bounce. You might stay on the bottom for a while, but you're bouncing. You're bouncing. And finally, you're going to bounce up. I know some of you are going through a lot of struggles right now, and I'm praying for you. But soon, you have bounced so much. Onpassive's there, it's going to lift you right to the top. The cream rises to the top. You've heard that many times. You're the cream, and it's coming. Links are coming. O-Connect's coming. And one of the questions was asked today about paying for products. And we don't know that stuff, but I do know this, my personal opinion, that O-Connect, once you start sharing your links and the company does, I think that itself alone is going to pay for your next product and your next product. That's what I think. That's how big it is. So, all right, what time is it? Marty's coming on in 2 minutes. I got to go. I love every one of you. I am bouncing on a regular basis. After Willow. and look at Willow's age. She's still going at it. She still believes. And Willow is going to be the top of the cream, let me tell you. All right, guys, if I missed you, Don Parker, Listra T, Gemma Ramke, the sisters, the Twisted Sisters, I like to say. Rob Lynn live. Don't forget that at 8 o'clock. And anything else that's going on. I got to go. Marty's going to fire me. Marty DeGarmo, take it over from here. I hope you guys got some out of this. Remember, don't hate, just love. If something's bothering you that bad, just walk away from it. Don't let the evil build in you, because that's what evil does. It tries to get you addicted. Stay away from it. It's no good. Onpassive is nothing but love. Hey. Here we go, guys. It is coming. I love every one of you. God bless. Don't forget about Manchester. Marty DeGarmo. It's all yours, brother.